In 1979, a Harvard Business School survey was conducted. The students were asked, "Did you set clear written goals for the future and make a plan to achieve them?" It turned out that only 3% had such goals and plans. 13% had goals but didn't write them down, and about 84% of students had no specific goals. After 10 years, they participated in the survey again. It turned out that the 13% who had but didn't write down the goals earned on average twice as much as 84% who didn't have any goals. But most surprisingly, the 3% who wrote down the goals earned on average 10 times more than remaining 87% of those surveyed combined. The only difference between the two categories was the clearness of goal setting. If the goal has been established properly, the person will not bring to society any concerns, and he will bring harmony, on the contrary, to the society. And in his life, in the lives of others, he will harmonize, he will be a desirable person for everyone, important, indispensable. The first secret of a real man: sense of purpose. It is essential to set goals for a week, month, year. You should write them down. Define what can help and what can block you from goal achievement. Apply effort in activities that improves you. By planning actions in this direction, you can reach your potential. People are always blaming their circumstances for what they are. I don't believe in circumstances. The people who get on in this world are the people who get up and look for the circumstances they want, and if they can't find them, make them. George Bernard Shaw. Not being independent means that I don't make my own decisions yet, not yet responsible for my own life. I'm still, well, a little kid. That person just lives without thinking about anything, just forwarding all these problems to their parents. I let them decide for me. I don't know anything. The second secret of a real man: responsibility. You have to take responsibility. It is the main sign of maturity. It's important to make commitments and fulfill them. Any act or lack thereof will have consequences. One day, scientists, walking in the park, noticed a cocoon on a bush from which a butterfly was trying to get out. There was a narrow slit in the cocoon, and the butterfly was doing its best to get out of it. The scientists stopped and watched the butterfly for some time, but it never managed to move even a little bit. So he took out a penknife and cut the cocoon. The butterfly immediately came out, but its body was weak and feeble, and its wings barely moved. The scientists continued to watch the butterfly, thinking that its wings would get stronger and it would fly. But it didn't. It was never able to fly. After all, the effort that it takes for a butterfly to get out of its cocoon will strengthen its wings and gives it the ability to fly. If you watch it being born, this butterfly comes out the cocoon. My God, it's an incredible effort. It seems just like that, it might die, this butterfly. Out of compassion, we sometimes want to help. Here, let's cut the cocoon on the outside. We help it. It gets out of there easily, but it can't fly. And from this point of view, many people expect an easy life. Here's something my parents did for me. They left me an apartment, left me some money, car. They cut a cocoon. What I'm seeing, for the most cases, such young people become either drug addicts or something else like that. They don't even appreciate it. Parents often suffer a lot because of so much we did, and they don't appreciate that. They don't get it because the cocoon was cut. They don't know how to fly. They don't have such altitude of flight to benefit from this money, from these family traditions, to use it at this level. They just eat it out, they slept it out, they are not able to fly. They start crawling on the ground with this inheritance. The real tragedy is the tragedy of the man who never in his life braces himself for his one supreme effort. He never stretches to his full capacity, never stands up to his full stature. Arnold Bennett. For example, if you're driving in Moscow, the traffic is very difficult. You know the rules on the road, you're confident. If it's your first time behind the wheel, if you go to Moscow straight away, then just imagine, at every turn you are not sure what to do. Should you go first or should you give away, and which side, and so on. Fear is constant. That is why a genuine education gives a confidence to a person. He gets knowledge, and he becomes confident. It's a superpower of a man. Everyone has it. It's a heroic talent, especially in boys. It has to be nurtured, encouraged, because they are all potential heroes, these young people. And it has to be taught, because if they do not reveal their superpowers, they will stumble at the first failure in their life. He will show weakness and he will be disappointed, as you said, unhappy.